So what is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. I am the Broke Petrol Head and I am back yet again at Longcliffe for another car meet. And just before I started filming this is the second time I started filming, there was a Lamborghini that was literally just over there, and I wanted to capture it while it was leaving because it just started to leave, and it sounded really nice. That V10 was singing. Unfortunately, my external mic wasn't working, so I didn't capture it, so now I've had to do it all over again in my intro again. Anyway, back at Longcliffe, beautiful cars, and there's a car here that I've never seen before, and it's literally just over there. I've never seen one in that colour, and every one that I do see has a spoiler. And I think they were, I was told they were all made in left-hand drive, but this one is definitely a right-hand drive because I'm looking at it right now. Anyway, without further ado, let's go ahead and start this car meet. So guys, as I said in the intro, I'm back again at Longcliffe for another car meet, and that car that I really want to see is literally just over there. And the Max Power Corsa from last week is literally just a few cars down there, and it's next to a TTRS, which looks rather nice, although not in my favourite colour, but it does look rather nice. Anyway, if you are new around here, please do go ahead, hit the subscribe button, the like button, the bell notification, all that stuff that YouTubers ask, because it really does help the channel grow. It really does make a big difference. I am really trying and aiming to get to the milestone of 4,000 hours of watch content, and I can't do that without your help. So please go ahead and watch all my previous content, my previous videos, my lives, and all that stuff, because every minute you watch helps me get closer to that goal, and then I can bring you even more content and better content. So, you know, you don't ask, you don't get. So I'm asking, and hopefully I'll get. Right, enough talk, let's go ahead and have a look at this car, guys. And that is it. It is a Delta Integrale. Now, I've only ever seen these on a left-hand drive. I was told that they all came in left-hand drive, but this one is right-hand drive, and it is absolutely stunning. Engines were all 2 litres, if I remember correctly, 2 litre turbocharged. I mean, look at that British racing green with those goldy alloys and that cream interior. That interior is insane. Alcantara steering wheel, Sparko, and a 2 litre turbocharged inline 4. And there's a Peugeot 19D Turbo 109 205. I've never seen one of those before. No, that one is D Turbo anyway. Anyway, back to the Integrale. Now, people usually knock Lancias, but so many people love them, and these Integrales are one of the best, obviously based on a rally car. And you can see, I'm going to say, influence of Audi on it with the wide arches. I don't know who did them first, Audi or Delta, but they look so cool. I love that beige interior. I'm sure I would absolutely wreck it. Oh, and there's that M2 with the stacked exhaust. I thought I saw that earlier. And there is that Max Power Corsa from last week. And it still looks just as good as it did last week. That is definitely going to be a thumbnail, I think. So yeah, I'm going to carry on and have a look around and see what else is here. Because every time you come, you never know what's going to turn up. So onwards. A beautiful TTRS, as I said earlier. I think I said earlier, TTRS, obviously 2.5 litre turbocharged. I think these were about 300 horse, I think, give or take. 296, 300 horse. stock. That's M2. Again, I said earlier, it's not my favourite colour. I'd like this probably in either black or blue, but it's a cool car nonetheless. Motorbike, I think, or maybe not. And this one at least has got a induction kit with a turbo elbow, so that looks like a high pressure fuel pump right there. So this is probably not stock, but I do like these. It's just they're tiny, and I know that my chunky self would never fit in one. And this is the DSG. Yeah, do love these. I think they're cool. If they were just a smurf bigger, then oh, Ferrari's going. That'd be perfect for me. M4 just about to roll out, or rolling out, not just about to. So I'm assuming that'll make some serious noise on its way out, and we shall be here to hear. So guys, the M4 and the Ferrari 488 are about to leave, and there is a Porsche that's just leaving. That sounds very Porsche, very Germanic. M4. That actually sounds really quiet in comparison. Ferrari, here it goes. That sounds Ferrari. Ooh. MGZ, I think that's a ZR. Now, I know I say on so many videos that my uncle had one of these, but my uncle did actually have one of these as a company car. He had the diesel version, the 2-litre diesel. And you know what? They weren't bad, other than the fact that the turbo was chronically small. So you'd get massive turbo lag, a hit of turbo, bit of boost, that's it. Yeah, his one was that British Racing green. And again, these cars you just don't see anymore, and I think his one was an 04 plate one. But yeah, I like to see them every now and again, and I've been looking up them online. Most of them were 1.4s to catch that youth market from my era, so people could have something that looks a bit more sporty than your standard Rover 25. Didn't go really any different than the standard one, but obviously it just looks a lot better. But you know, cool car for what it is, Oh, there is a V8 S4 about to start up. I think this is the 4.2 V8. Very quiet. A little bit of blue smoke when it started up. I can't hear that over the Type R, which is literally next to it. And it's kicking out just a little bit of blue smoke. But nice car nonetheless. And there's a car that is another one from my early days, is a Honda Prelude. And these were cool cars, because these are one of the first cars that, at least that I know of, that had rear wheel steering. I think there was about 14 degrees of rear wheel steering, and they're absolutely awesome cars. And some of them have digital dashes, some of them don't. I've seen one with a digital dash, and is that one digital dash? No, that one's analog. But so cool nonetheless. Nearly had an Astra up my anus. guys, I think I'm going to end the video there, because it's actually turned out to be quite a quiet night, because people are obviously on their holidays and stuff, so not as many cars turned up as usual, because it's now summer holidays and people are on their holes with their people and kids and whatever. So yeah, it was probably about just under half full, I would say, but it's been a decent night, some nice cars. That Delta Integrale was a real fun, because I've never seen that before, and I've never seen one in right-hand drive, believe it or not. I've always seen them only left-hand drive, and that was the first one I saw without a spoiler, because you usually have the spoiler and have it kicked pretty much all the way up. But them gold alloys were awesome, and that cream leather interior absolutely sublime. Anyway guys, if you haven't already, please do go and hit the subscribe button, because it really does make all the difference. I know I say that all the time, but it really does. It helps boost the channel, it helps push the channel to more people. So without further ado, if you'd like to support the channel just a little bit more, YouTube will recommend this video right here, or maybe right here. And until next time, take care, stay safe, and I'll see you in a bit.